Hey there, Mr. Gardner here, and today in this video what we're going to do for this lesson is basically take and being able to name covalent molecules. So what we're going to be doing over the next couple lessons, and this feeds off of our last lesson where before in class we were taking names of ionic compounds and then writing the formulas. Now we're going to do covalent molecules and doing the formula. We were doing ionic compounds, now we're doing the covalent molecules. So one of the key things that we need to remember is that these are all nonmetals, okay? So nonmetal and nonmetal is when you typically have a covalent material. And so what we're doing and what we're using, as a reminder, we are going off of our yellow booklet. So again, it's the one that says bonding on the top and then formula writing and nomenclature. We were using page 29 the other day. We're still using page 29. Okay, so again, these are off of page 29. And what we're going to focus on and what your homework is to continue the rest. Page 29, again, 37 through 59. I'm going to do a couple with you here just again to remind you how to do it. Now, it might be a lot easier this time than what we saw before. And if you did not finish your note packet, make sure you go onto the Weebly website and you complete all the notes and make sure you fill in all of the order of 1 through 10 basically. So our prefixes, and we've talked about these a little bit before: mono, di, tri, tetra, pent, hex, hept, oct, non, and dec for those 1 through 10. And so when we look at that, so if we look at 37, sulfur dioxide, there's my prefix di. 39, we got phosphorus trichloride, so there's tri. Boron is the same one, and then we see tri again with oct in number 43. Those prefixes tell you the numbers that you're actually going to use with the symbol. So what you also need is your reference table, and you need a combination of the actual periodic table and maybe table S if you're unfamiliar with what the symbols are. So all we need to do when we look at names for covalent materials, we need to look at the symbols. So we have S for sulfur, oxide, of course, comes from oxygen, SO. The prefix for the word always goes with that element, and it always goes after. So this would be SO2. Any element that does not have anything listed in front of them, it's just like a 1. If it's the second word, it might be mono something. So for example, carbon monoxide, okay, that mono might come in the second word. Mono will never be used in a first word if it's the only one by itself. So the formula for carbon monoxide is just CO, where carbon dioxide, of course, which you've seen for many years now, is CO2. If we look at the next one, phosphorus trichloride, the formula or the symbol for phosphorus is P. Chloride, of course, comes from chlorine, so we have PCl. There's 3 of them because of the tri prefix, so PCl3. And that's it, okay? It's relatively simple. We might find these a little bit easier than we found the ionic ones. Boron trifluoride. Boron is B. Trifluoride, F is fluorine, or fluoride is from fluorine, and then we have BF3. Tribromine oxide. Now, this is the first one with a prefix in the front, but the concept is the same. So again, I have Br, which is bromine. Tri means I have 3 of them. Oxide, O, and then oct is my prefix for 8. So if you think about the prefixes, these are prefixes that you've been using for many years throughout your whole life. So for example, a tricycle has 3 wheels, right? An octagon has 8 sides, or an octopus has 8 arms. So your assignment for this case, again, go through after you've watched this video, make sure you have all the notes to complete the rest of the unit so that you can actually see these and fill these in. And again, you'll see those numbers over there if you have an issue, if you can't zoom in or you can't see them. And your assignment is, again, page 29 is what we've been working on in the yellow booklet. I want you to finish 37 through 59. These are all just following the same process of naming, taking the covalent molecules and actually giving a formula. So we're actually doing formula writing. And so when we look in the next videos, we're going to be doing the opposite. We're going to be taking the opposite, and I'll be giving you some of these, the actual formulas, and you're going to be giving me back the actual name. So again, take some serious action. When you are done, make sure you possibly take a picture of this and then just send it to me, email it to me, and we'll give you credit, all right? We'll see you in the next video.